Okay. Okay, so round two. What's going on, everybody? I am back. I'm not even going to waste any time. I'm just going to go ahead and get into the shuffle, and we're going to go ahead and see what's going on in the energy here. There could be someone here snooping or digging around here, trying to see if there's a lot of conversation going on. What? That's random. That whole energy flip, right? Conversation. Hey, Peter. It's good to see you. Okay. Somebody's snooping around to try to see if there's any type of what type of conversation is going on. Like, what y'all talking about? This person is actually in mental distress about this, though. They want about what a conversation is being held, or either about how someone feels about a mutual energy here. Two people are, it's something about people conversing, or maybe a group conversating, and somebody is outside of the group tiptoeing around trying to eavesdrop. They want to know what the hell is being talked about. Okay, this is a big ordeal. All right, so there's a deadline here, or somebody's actually, you know, boy, somebody is on a clock with something. You hear me? This person's scared. It's good to see y'all in here. Hey, Earthling. This is okay. It's a deadline here, and it's almost like, you know how if it's a deadline and it feel like something could be feeling dragged out, almost like, especially if you don't have what you supposed to have by that end of that deadline, and it's almost like a dragging feeling, but at the same time it seems like shit be speeding up, so it's kind of weird. It's like a warped zone energy that I'm picking up on. Real talk. Like something's warped. If y'all understand what I'm talking about, like a tire warping, something's warped here. Okay, because there's some laundering and stealing and shit, some illegal shit going on. That's why it's all somebody wasn't. It's kind of like not thinking about the little things that could happen. The little bitty details. It's like little bitty, but you know how somebody can say, how can I? You know how somebody can say, it's the little things that count, but the things that really don't seem like it would matter that much. Almost like an ashtray with a cigarette butt in it, but it's in a house where a person don't smoke, and they normally wouldn't even allow cigarette smoking in the home. So why, just a little, but you would anybody else would overlook that. Like it ain't no big deal, but shit, to somebody else, that's a big ass deal. So that's a really good example that I got for that energy right now. I hit the like button. We're gonna get popping. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding here. All right, so there's some dark stuff going on here, and there's evidence here. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to take long on these readings because I want to throw out a few readings. I'm off today. I'm chilling at home. I want to throw out several readings, but I want to make them short. So I'm not going to make these readings that long. but I will do plenty. That'll allow me to do plenty, at least try to. Let's see, because my energy feeling a little charged up, y'all. I got some sleep. I got some good sleep, and then I woke up this morning and went back to sleep. So I'm up again. All right, let's get it. Okay, earthly blessings to you as well. Washing them dishes. I know, I know how you feel. Oof. Let's get it. Let's get it. And it's crazy because I can't go to work and wash their dishes and then come home and my dishes not washed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing that just when I get in, I can't, especially knowing that I've been keeping stuff together at a job. I'm not finna come in and just sit down and let you know. So it's like I come in and work some more. Hey Guppy, it's good to see you too, Guppy. Okay, y'all coming on in. I hope that y'all roll with me today. Let's get the message though. Let's see what's going on. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Oof. But that's like, even when you're when I'm with my crew. So it's clear that somebody is doing something here. Um Now, for some of you, you could be single and ready to mingle, but you could be getting into this position of, feeling like, okay, shit, where the party at, or something. Now, we got somebody here. I feel like more so that's like, I feel like somebody is hunting, looking for some toxic evidence, or about to discover maybe even some toxic evidence here. Shit, I don't know. I wasn't expecting. I don't want to didn't want to use these, but I wasn't thinking like that. But shit, I'm kind of curious about something. This person is dreading right now. Dreading. When I say dreading, because they know that something is about to change. They know that something big is about to happen, or there's a great change here. There's like if this person finds something, something is changing here. Ultimate change is here. Somebody is I don't know. Somebody's like something about the in between spiritual and practical realm right now. Something about the in between is very important, and I don't know if this is an energy that's in like the atmosphere, because I been kind of spoke about the in between. I want to say like 2 days in a row. And for it and that was coming out with a card that was saying it. But in this case right here is something else that I'm picking up on in the Five of Cups, of somebody being in the in between here with something spiritually, in a spiritual and practical way. This is like, okay, this is like they're carrying something on them, through something. Okay. And it's almost like, am I gonna make it through it? But somebody knows something, or knows that something could be found out, and they're kind of worried about it. And it's almost like this person is so close to kind of coming in out the cold of a situation, but they're also very nervous because it's almost like they're also on the verge of being found out about something as well. So it's given really, yeah, another in between energy, a real threshold is about to take place, or about to pick, somebody's about to either cross over or not. Okay, we got the King of Wands here. We got two kings here stepping forward. This is two masculine energies, and we do have something here that's been happening. Now, for some of you, you could be dealing with the same sex. I spoke this energy, I want to say earlier, sometime yesterday, maybe. But I spoke this last night. I may have spoke that energy. But in this case right here, this could be two masculines, dealing with a situation, and one of them is concerned about what the other one is about to see or find out. Um, Let me see something. Okay, somebody's thinking back here to some things that maybe they were told by multiple people. Maybe this like a community of people, or a group of people, or maybe even just like maybe one or two people. Um, but whoever, whatever it was that they were told, it was either through, okay, it was something to put somebody in a okay, somebody is worried that what they said in the past is gonna come back to fucking haunt them. In other words, that's the best way I could put this, because it's like whatever. It's kind of like it's like saying some things just to throw something off, but you gotta match the picture to the words. And this is like a person lying and saying something like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and life has took a drastic turn, not in a bad way, but in a positive way, possibly for that person, to where it allowed them to, forget about details or forget about maybe the lie itself, because it's kind of like, say for instance, they felt like they didn't said what they said, and whatever they needed to get out of that was accomplished. So there's no need to, it's kind of like out the window. It's a temporary moment. Life goes on, and life went on, but it's something, it's almost like it's almost like a clue, or something that brings a cold case file back out that was found or discovered or mentioned, or an epiphany, through some type of visionary thing, looking at something else that had absolutely nothing to do with it, type shit. And it's like, aha, or wait a minute, and let me go back and look at this and this. And then when you go back and look at it, not only does it make sense, but it develops a puzzle piece that actually wasn't fitting in another section at first, but now it fits. And then not only over that, it opens up a whole nother key to a different puzzle. It's kind of weird with that, but yeah, somebody said something and they may have forgot that they said this shit, and it's coming back to bite them in the ass, because actions always speak louder than words. And when someone sees with their eyes versus what with hearing with their ears, what are you gonna believe? And see, you got people that will manipulate that shit out of you to try to say, well, if I, if it didn't come out of my mouth, or because I said it, it's true. I don't give a fuck what you see in front of you. I'm telling you the truth, and I want you to believe that. But I see that this is what it is, and that's the truth. What I see, I can't. But it's almost like somebody's afraid of this moment. This is a real karmic ass moment too. I don't even wanna. I'm just, let me just keep going, because my goal. I'm not trying to. I'm just doing the read real quick. Yeah. See. That deadline, the mark of this deadline. When you owe somebody something and you don't show up with or without what you owe them, you just don't show up, they're going to automatically look at it like you are running, or you are fleeing, or you are trying to get over on them. They're going to feel like you fucked them. And When somebody that you owe feels fucked by you, it gives them the privilege to feel like they can do what they need to do. Y'all might hear that loudness for a second, but bear with me. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Now, it's really low key looking like somebody has ran out of time and they may end up trying to flee a situation. Now, this situation, I don't know because it's giving me, let me see. Low key is giving me like somebody's worried about getting hurt because of what they owe. Over the river and through the woods. Huh. They know that it's like time is up. This plan, time is up. It's over. The world with the Ten of Wands reversed, meaning that someone is left with a hell of a burden over them right now with this plan. Oh, for the Queen of Pentacles, what were y'all planning to do when it came to the Queen of Pentacles? What were you planning to do when it came to the Queen of Pentacles? It's over now, and it's a burden on this person or on these people, because it's definitely more than one person here. Um, it's a few, quite a few. So it's over for these people when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles, because she's blocking everything with this High Priestess energy. Everything has been blocked. Everything. The messages, everything. The keys, everything. There's the luck, the comfort. It's all being blocked. Something was happening really fast, or something is happening really fast here. So there's a lot of uh, looking for dirt when it come down to money and receipts, evidence, receipts though. So it's kind of somebody's looking into finance, some financial stuff here with this, because it's like, let me see where my money going. Let me see what's happening. Somebody is in a delay, like they're on hold. Like it's kind of like going through the airport and being put in one of those rooms because somebody need to you got to get searched for something, or like there's a boss that you stole from that you got caught and like you was finna flee the country type shit. This could be what the fuck somebody is really trying to do, yo. There's somebody here that's trying to get away because they owe someone, and there's also this person also has taken from another person to try. It's kind of like pay, um, borrow and paying from Paul and all of that, whatever that is called. Rob, you know, Billy to pay Paul. Shit, Peter to pay Paul. Rob Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, that energy. Sorry, y'all. But it's giving that energy, and it's also giving like, wow, this person thought that they were really getting close to getting away with robbing Peter to pay Paul. Peter, not you, but I don't know. Hopefully, ain't nobody robbed your ass, Peter. The fuck. I hope not. But you know, apparently this emperor, which we're gonna call Peter right here, because it's like it's got this person in some type of detainment, um, putting them in detainment energy to look at some things closer with this person. So this person is in detainment, and they definitely feeling stuck. They feeling like it's a setback. Like this is, just imagine trying to get on a plane. The plane gonna take off whether you on that bitch or not. It's got a set schedule. But you trying to load the plane with Peter's shit. Like this is like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know, Peter, who's stealing your shit, Peter? So like, cause yeah, like for real, and Paul over here, getting antsy as well because they are supposed to get paid by Peter, not knowing that. No, 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 not like getting paid by whoever the person is that got detained, because we don't know their name. We don't know their name. As I'm thinking about it, I don't even know their name. I just know that they robbed Peter and paid to pay Paul, but they ain't get to Paul yet because Peter did detain their ass. So we hold on. Here we go. Okay, so now we got the story, y'all. Okay, it took a minute because this is money. It's definitely some money shit going on, and there's some money problems going on. And look, it's somebody sneaking around to do this shit. Okay, yeah, roller coaster. This is some ups and downs. This person got some problems. Here's a lot of intense emotions. And bye, Felicia. I know that's right. I'm over it. All right, so it's making a lot of sense now. How long I've been on this reading? 23 minutes, okay. So this person right now is trying to really, how you ride somebody's ass just because you're trying to, it's like sucking up because you're trying to make sure that they don't mention this, or like, you trying to keep. Yeah, that's what's happening. This is karmic though. Yeah, it's not. It's just to get by. It's not because they really feel this way. They just need to, make sure that you know, you accept what they do give you because of what they took from you. Or somebody's. I don't know. Let me see. Because they are showering here, dick riding, what I want to call it right here, because they know that they have low chances of a new beginning with this situation. It's almost like they know that something is over with for good, or they know that something is over with or about to be over with when it comes down to a destiny, to something that they felt like was a destiny for them. This low key giving me, I'm just gonna say, karmic destiny. Actually making me feel like as if someone was trying to ride another person's destined wheel. Like, this my wheel. Let me take my wheel. This my wheel. My big wheel is here. This is my big wheel. Real shit type energy. And so that's, somebody had deboed somebody's shit, and got comfortable with it. And it's kind of like functions here. Functions change. And so it's the little things that's standing out, not the big things. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading, and I'm going to get ready and do another one in just a second. So y'all bear with me, and I'll be right back. I want to keep y'all around. Deuces.